Thank you.
But I'll be on it always, always and ever.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am that girl that loves to talk anything and everything luxury and designer fashion, especially jewelry. So if that interests you, please don't forget to click subscribe and like this video for more. Today I have my very first luxury unboxing of the year. I hinted that this might be my first purchase in my 2026 wish list, and in fact it was. I am so excited to share this piece. I feel like I have not seen it at all. In fact, I thought it was a very new product. I thought it came out in tandem with the Cartier ear cuff, but in fact it's been around. So I want to unbox it with you, definitely give this piece its flowers, show you exactly what made me purchase it and why I'm enjoying it. And then I even want to compare it to another Cartier product, which it's very similar to, because I think it's more popular. However, I think what I got is actually more cost efficient and more versatile. It'll make more sense later, but let's get into it. I have the box here and we have, dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that opened up so smooth. So this is the Juste Un Clou single hoop earring, and obviously it is in yellow gold. As the name suggests, it is sold separately, so I obviously got the pair, but you don't have to. Each earring retails for $1,080, so for the pair is $2,160. So now that the product is revealed, I'm going to give you a little review, show it off, and then I'm going to compare it to the Cartier Juste Un Clou earrings, the small model. First, I wanted to do some mod shots. So just as a fun fact, if you were thinking about gifting this and wanting to know more about the packaging, so in these earring boxes, they actually have 3 slits here. And this is perfect for this single hoop item, because if you were to just get the single hoop, it would just look like this and they would utilize the center slit. So let's take it out. This is what it looks like, and how cute does it look next to my Juste Un Clou ring. It's a little baby, but yes, it is very petite and you can see it is seamless. It does get skinny right here. In order to open it, you are actually going to go towards the head of the nail and press up. It's very easy. Then to close, you're going to just go down and you'll hear a little click. Now, one thing that I think is very interesting and adds to the value in my opinion is that these can be worn 2 ways. So at first, because I knew that it opened like this, to me with hoop earrings, if it opened up this way, then that would indicate to me that this was the front of the earring and that this would go through your ear and then close in the back. However, when I was looking online, I noticed that the models had them like this. And so actually, because it does have a seamless design, you can wear it either way. So you can either have it a more edgy Juste Un Clou Cartier look, or you can wear it in the back and it's more of a if you know you know, and it looks like a more simple hoop. So essentially, in my opinion, you're almost getting 2 pairs of earrings. So first I'm going to show you what it looks like if the nail head is at the front. And honestly, if you do wear it this way, it is easier to take on and off. I can tell you that for sure. Because if you put the opening in the back, the earrings are so small that sometimes it's hard to get your fingers in there to open it up again. Okay, so here is what it looks like if I have the nail head in front on both sides. I'm really enjoying it with my current ear stack. So all of the other pieces are reattached. I have this little yellow gold chain, and then right here it goes really cute with my little star, but I love it. They're very dainty, they're very subtle. Now with this ear, I have a more simplistic look. So I really like having the nail head out towards everyone. But on this side, it is a little more busy. I already have a hoop. So let's turn this one around. And now I have the nail head in the back. It looks more simple. It goes with this hoop that's already here. And I love it together. You get a little asymmetry, definitely a look you could do and it would be perfectly fine. Fun style choice, in fact. But there's more that you can do with it, right? So let's take it out and see what it looks like as a side earring. Okay, so I just switched what I had in my second lobe. So I put that star here and used it as a second lobe, and I think I might even love it more. I wanted the nail head out since it's really close to this plain hoop. So cute. I've even seen other girlies do higher up piercings. I just don't have the hole for it. I did try to see if it would fit here, but I don't know, I was just a little sketched out. I think ultimately it's a little too small in diameter to fit right here. But overall, they are not heavy whatsoever. They're definitely something that you can wear night and day. I have slept in them, I have showered in them because they are gold, and they are the lowest price point of Juste Un Clou piece in general, like out of their earrings, rings, bracelets, necklaces. If you want a piece that's from the Cartier Juste Un Clou collection, this is the least expensive. Okay, so let's get into the comparison. So currently, if you go on the website, it is only showing that the single hoop is sold in pink gold, which is Cartier's version of rose gold, or yellow gold, but not white gold. Now, this could just be a stock issue because, as I have noticed with the new Cartier ear cuff, I've noticed that sometimes when you go on the website, one of the colors of gold is missing, when in fact we have definitely seen both pink, yellow, and white gold on the market at some point. Now, the Juste Un Clou small model comes in all three metals at this time it's on the website: pink, yellow, white. Both earrings are 18 karat gold. Like I said, the pair of the single hoop earrings is $2,160 in total, and then the Juste Un Clou small model is a whopping $3,500. Now, on the Cartier website, which I think is very interesting, it does not tell you how many grams of gold there are. Now, I'm sure this is just for liability purposes. They don't want people weighing them and disputing them online, but it does say that like it just depends on the creation of each product and that it can vary, so they're not going to give you a definitive answer. So I can't compare the weight of gold is what I'm saying. But to me, it looks like a very similar amount because the small Juste Un Clou earrings are open and have a lot of negative space and they are spread out, whereas the single hoop is very compact. And although it is smaller, at least it wraps around fully. Speaking of size and diameter, the single hoop earring is 12.45 millimeters in diameter, while the Juste Un Clou small model is 12.75 millimeters in diameter. So not that much different. Now let's take a look at them from the description pictures that are on the website. Now this is my personal preference. When I look at the single hoop earring, to me, it is just more aesthetic. I love the seamless design. I like that it is one continuous circle. Now, when you're talking about the Juste Un Clou small model, it is kind of more of illusion. The back is cut off and it is not a full circle. To me, that really irks me, especially when you want to call something a hoop earring. And I've also seen from other YouTube reviews when I was thinking of purchasing each of these products that the small model has been said to really catch on things, either sweaters or your hair. And from wearing the single hoop earring, I can say that that is not a concern at all. Yes, they are smaller, but also they are completely closed off. So not only do I think that the number one benefit is the cost, I personally think that the small single hoop earrings are a better value, but also I think a huge point for me is versatility. So the small Juste Un Clou model really, in my opinion, can only be worn on your main loop piercing. Otherwise, you're kind of giving pirate, especially since it doesn't have that seamless hoop look. However, if you get the single hoop, you can wear it on your main lobe piercing, a second lobe piercing, even up here on your cartilage. You can wear it as a pair on both sides. You can create an asymmetrical look. In my opinion, again, that is just something that you cannot do with the Juste Un Clou small model. And then to me, when it comes to design, and this is completely subjective to me, but I just think that the single hoop looks more aesthetic. It looks more luxurious because it is, again, that single hoop and it's seamless. I know I keep saying that, but I really just, the cutoff of the small hoop earrings just really irks me. A hoop is a hoop. I hope I put some good points on your radar. Please let me know your thoughts or if you have either of the products. Thanks for letting me share my unboxing, and until the next one, ta-ta for now.